I heard from someone that you want to make more sales on your Shopify store. You're probably wondering, how did I even know that? Because you clicked on the video, hey! Now today we're going to go through 3 Shopify hacks that you probably didn't know about, you may have known about, but we're going to go in depth into these today and show you how you can actually increase your sales in your Shopify store with these 3 very quick tips. So without further ado, let's get into it. Before we get into the video, it's very important for me to actually go through some little tactics with you, okay? Because if you've never done Shopify dropshipping before, or you have done Shopify dropshipping and you want to really increase the results that you're actually getting from Shopify dropshipping, then I have a little free gift for you, okay? A little free gift that if you actually take advantage now, this could actually really increase the sales that you get from your Shopify store. This is outstanding and it's amazing what we're doing. You probably really want to thank us for it. You know, I'd thank me as well if I actually was offered this. And what we're doing is a 3-day free training, which will be all about Shopify and how to actually set up a dropshipping store, how to make sure you get the maximum amount of sales, the maximum amount of profits. And we go through all of this in a 3-day training, and we go through it for free. Now, if you're a newcomer to dropshipping or you have done it before and you want to increase your sales, we cater to both types of people. Now, this is beginning Monday the 26th of April, 2021. So if you're watching this video the day it comes out, sign up now because there's not much time left. But if you're watching this video in the future, there's not many replays and you've probably missed your opportunity. So be thankful if you're one of these people that's watching the video early. Thank you also for watching the video early, and go sign up now just to make sure you get this free 3-day training and don't miss any of it. Now, go check out the rest of the video. Here's the link here and go click on it in the description below. Don't do that before you literally miss out on the opportunity. Now, firstly, we're going to get into all the different apps that you can use for your upsell feature. Now, the first one that we're going to be talking about is one that you've probably heard of in the past, but we're going to go a bit more in depth today and show you exactly how you can take full advantage of it, okay? Now, this one is called Frequently Bought Together. Now, if you don't know about this, make sure you type it in the Shopify App Store. There's 100 different variants of it. But Frequently Bought Together is basically just a very similar feature to how it is on Amazon, where if you scroll down on Amazon, you'll see that similar products, if you buy it together, you know, these products have been frequently bought together. If you buy it together, you get a certain, % off. Now, to take full advantage of this little frequently bought together, you want to make sure when you use it that you actually customize the products so the products that are being used are in the same exact category and can be used with each other in order to help the person's buying experience. So if a person is buying, let's say, I'm just going to use an example because we have a pet shop, right? So if a person is using a dog, you're trying to buy a dog lead and on a dog lead product page, then you would obviously want to direct them towards other dog products that they might be looking for that are very similar to what you might need for a dog lead. Now, what we usually do is we'll combine a little custom collar, so like a collar that is similar, so you can either put the lead on the collar, which is what a lot of people do, or we also, this is the thing, we have like a sort of trio package, but you can do just 2 packages if you want to, two products if you want to. But what we'll do is we'll add the dog lead, the dog collar, and then the dog harness as well, and then each of these products will have their own sort of benefit. But you'll find that if people are looking to buy this product, then they'll most likely want to buy your products as well. And we'll find that gets a higher conversion rate if you just mention some other product in the same niche. So you want to make sure that the product sort of fits the same description and actually helps people, and actually like a bundle. And you want to make sure that when you use this, you want to use it as a sort of offer as well. You want to use it as a great offer. Now, take this little example that I've just used where you're just using different products that are on the same exact sort of product page. Take the example that I've just used and apply it to all the other apps that we're going to be talking about right now. So, the other app that I'm talking about, because you can't really apply it to the last app that we're going to be talking about, but we're going to get into that. The other app that I'm talking about is a more in-depth upsell feature, which you might have heard of. I believe it costs, I can't remember exactly how much it costs, but click on the link in the description, you'll be able to find out how much it costs. This is called Zipify one-click upsell. Basically, when people go to order something from you, they click on it, they click add to cart, and they go to order it, it'll take them to another sort of page where this sort of a sales funnel will come up. And this sales funnel is very similar to how ClickFunnels works, if you've ever used ClickFunnels before. And basically, you can design it to sort of make sure you tell everything about the product. They're frequently bought together. You don't really get as much detail. You can't really go into like what the other products do. Whereas this Shopify one-click upsell tells you exactly what this is going to do before they buy it. So they go onto it and they have the option to sort of look through, and you will tell them that there is an offer on. Make sure that the product is similar, very similar to the actual other product, and if someone is buying that product, they will need this other product as well. Do you know what I mean? They will need the other product. You want to make sure that if that product's the same, then you're going to be able to cash in and get a lot more conversions and increase the sales on your Shopify store. So you want to make sure that you do that, and the Shopify one-click upsell is one of the best applications for that. And then, obviously, like I mentioned just then, you want to make sure that it's a brilliant offer and a sort of no-brainer offer that people actually buy it today. And you want to make sure that you buy it today, otherwise, people play, I can come back. So you want to make sure that there is some sort of thing where there's sort of sporadic, limited time offer for that customer only. You want to sort of put that into your upsell features just so people know that. So that was then 2 apps, but then also another little upsell app that I'm adding as a little bonus for you is something called Reconvert. Now this is when people actually buy the product, and these are called post-purchase upsells, and this gives them loads of different offers on so many different products that you want to actually put on there. So what you can do is you can put on as many products as you want, very custom products, but the only problem with this one is you can't sort of you can't target it towards what product people are buying. If you buy it and you go onto it, then it's just a normal amount of products that you can actually put up there. But what you want to do is you want to put offers on your most trending products, the ones that people buy a lot, to make sure that this is something that people really want. And when you do that, you can see a lot more conversions on that as well. And this is just a way to make sure that you get people from your advertisements or whatever marketing method you're using onto the store, and you want to get the maximum amount as possible. Because obviously these pre-purchase upsells are great, but after that, it basically goes to show again that you've got more products to sell, and it gets people coming back more than often. It's really to get your words out then, but gets people to come back as much as possible. So take that advice that I just give you and roll with that. So now we're going to get into the second one. But the little other feature that we're going to go into is called the Exchange Marketplace. Now you're probably very familiar with this. This is where people, if you're not familiar with it, this is where people come on and basically sell direct to the Shopify stores. So you got a load of different people here. Someone selling a custom-built Shopify store that's making 1.4k a month. Do you know what I mean? You can sort of see the average revenue for every single thing. And then what you can do is then you can actually go on and see what these people are selling. Now you can actually see the exact store, everything behind it, and you can see exactly how much they're making. Now this one is saying they're making 36,445 a month, but however, it's not got this Shopify verified, which we're just going to be looking for, and they're selling it for 195,000, right? Then you can go on and see what products they're actually doing. So this is the exact sort of website. You go onto it and see what they're actually selling. Now they're selling recycled travel backpacks. So it's a very, very niche product. That's probably why they're doing so well. They're all recycled bags basically, and little wallets and stuff like that. So yeah, and obviously they have a nice little thing here, feed a family. But what why you're looking at this, you're probably like, oh, why are we looking at this? Do you know what I mean? These are Shopify stores for sale. I'm not buying this for 195,000. Probably what a lot of people are thinking right now. I get why you're thinking that. But the reason why I am actually showing it yet is because you can look at the products that they're actually selling and use that as an idea. And especially if you've got a niche in mind. So let's say you want to sell something to do with music, right? Which is one of the next stores I'm going to try and go into, by the way. I'm not started yet. But what you can then do is you can look at all the products that people are selling. So this, not the products, but you can see the products that these stores are selling. So we'll go into this. All in all, it's earning 3,938 a month. So this is how you see what the Shopify verified stats are. You just go down to traffic and performance. You can see everything that you need to know. You've got all the traffic, everything else like that. So this is doing pretty well. It's doing all right. And they're selling it for 28,000. They're making an average profit of $1,000 a month, and they've also got 4,049 average sessions a month. So that's the average amount. Then you can go onto the actual website and see what music products are selling. So this gives you an idea of what to actually start off with. If you're starting Shopify dropshipping or starting another store, in my case, then you can go on and see, okay, what are they selling? So I don't know if this site's actually working. I'm not too sure if you took it down or something. You might have took it down. So let's just leave that one for example. The only thing is with these private listing ones, you actually can't see the URL, hit the URL and everything else like that because of the same reason, because of the exact reason what we're doing right now, where people will come on, look at the products and see what's doing well. But yeah, if you want to actually buy these, then you know this is verified because it sees a Shopify start there. But yeah, that site must be taken down or something. But let's say we'll just do a different niche. Let's say electronics and gadgets. There's usually loads in electronics and gadgets, right? And this orb lamp, okay? Let's go on the orb lamp one, okay? Orblamp.com, and then we can see what they're selling. Okay, so they're selling that galaxy projector thing, which is really doing well, and a lot of people do amazing with, because it's such a good product, really. I mean, you can't go wrong with it, do you know what I mean? So you can go onto it, order, and it's just a single product store, which is brilliant. A one product store just about this orb lamp. So it's like a galaxy projector thing. Basically lights up your room, looks like the stars all around it. It looks like a sort of nebula sort of thing. And that's why a lot of people do this. Definitely something you can then do. You can be like, okay, this is a trending product. You already know that it's making an average of $4,000 per month. So, and a confirmed revenue amount of 6,127. That profit might be wrong because it's saying it's 25% profit margin. So, who knows? But maybe it has an upsell. I'm not too sure. But yeah, you can use this idea and actually then run with this as an actual idea to just, use this as a trending product. Great idea. Let's get on to the third one. Now, in this section, what we are going to be doing is looking at something that a lot of people have been complaining about for centuries in the dropshipping niche, even though it's not been around for centuries. It just feels like it. It just feels like that many people are complaining about it. And what we're going to be actually looking at is how to speed up your shipping times. Now, we're going to get into different methods that you can use to speed up your shipping times. Now, I'm not going to go really in depth because I've done videos on each of these platforms. You can go check them out at the end of this video. They will be here at the end of the video, if that makes sense, or there will be a link in the description below. Now, these videos, what I actually go through in depth is all these videos. I'm talking about little different suppliers that do really fast shipping times. I talk about one called CJ Dropshipping, which will be on this side. Yeah, this side. Okay, CJ Dropshipping video will be on that side. The other video will be this side. That's it. Right. Okay. So basically, the CJ Dropshipping will do it for free. They're a custom supplier which do it absolutely for free, and they will then basically come onto your store. They will still. What they will do is they will ship products from your store for a really, really low estimated delivery time, which is usually between 1 to 2 weeks, which is great considering they're doing it for free, and basically all you got to do is pay an extra bit on the shipping. However, this is brilliant though, because if you use AliExpress, Oblo, or anything else like that, and the shipping times can be 2 weeks up to 3 weeks up to 4 weeks, it's really impossible to scale your store that way. With this method, I mean, people don't really complain about the shipping times because like, oh, it's there, it's there in 2 to 3 weeks, which is not 2 to 3 weeks, 1 to 2 weeks, which is brilliant. A lot of people love that. But it's also a feature that from US warehouses, if you ship exclusively to the US and just sell exclusively to the US, that in these US warehouses they will ship it for usually 3 to 5 days shipping for free. It's just the normal shipping prices. So this is why I highly recommend to do this, and it's just a little hack for you just to be able to make sure that you can get more sales and scale up your dropshipping business. Now, the other option that I'll go to is on that side. I keep on getting it wrong because I'm looking at the screen. But the other option is Spocket. Now, if you've not heard about Spocket before, it's something that you have to pay for. It's basically just a paid sort of supplier for you. And basically, to the US, they will then ship some products between 1 to 3 days. Their processing time is 1 to 3 days. This is amazing. If you want to do a one product store and you find one that's 1 to 3 days, shipping it to the US, exactly just to the US, and they actually have different warehouses across the world as well. Some EU ones, some Australia ones. It depends on where you actually want to dropship from. But the US is the massive one, and it's obviously a bigger market as well. And if you do this properly, with a one product store, maybe you can have 2 products, it doesn't really matter. It can be a niche store, but it's harder to find a massive amount of products that do 1 to 3 day shipping. If you do this, you can highly scale a massive store from this. It's really outstanding at what the amount of results people have been able to get from Sprocket, as well as CJ Dropshipping. People do amazing results from both. This is why I'm giving you all these tools today for you to use. Just go check out the other videos that I've mentioned, and you'll be over the moon and thrilled and thanking me for life. So yeah, thank you all for watching this video. Again, like I said before, make sure to check out the 3-day dropshipping challenge that we're going to be doing on Monday. Time's running out. If you're watching this video, the day's coming out. Make sure you're registered now, otherwise you won't have any chance to do it. Leave a like on this video as well. Comment down below what more e-commerce videos and making money videos would you actually like to know from us, and we'll get back to you and help you with it. Also subscribe for more money making e-commerce content. Alright, so thank you all for watching. I'll see you later.